God. If evil, why hot? I'm not gonna lie, I wanna see who... Oh, what a shot. God, she's hot. I mean, you know, evil, or working for the bad guys, but still. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to some more Ling Cage, Linkage, episode 6. Previously on Linkage, we had Mr. Marc and his squad of dudes dig through a medical facility, a big medical facility, to find medicine for the city lord of the Lighthouse, and they managed to do so, or at least they managed to get their hands on some. Also picked up a interesting little robot, as well as, well, there were some betrayals along the way, so I guess we'll see what happens with that. Regardless, let's just get into episode 6, shall we?
一帮臣民为了救一个孩子，闯进了上民医疗区，和城防军起了冲突，据说还有人中枪。但有意思的是，领头的那个臣民嚷嚷着说是马克让他们做的。但让我感到意外的是，一位上民医生竟然主动收治了那位臣民小孩。当然，那位医生也会得到相应的惩处。将军有没有想过，也许马克是对的，也许这次真的是改变灯塔的契机。
有些事情不是你想的那么简单。你想过改变会付出怎样的代价吗？
I think the real question here is a shit life worth living? Is it really better to survive but live under, well, some sort of like very strict and negative regime that forces you to work and forces you to do all kinds of things? If you don't have freedom, is it even worth living? Also, I wanted to mention this real quick. Ever since last episode where we saw those clones of you know, child Marc or whatever, I don't know if I like that. The reason I say that is because doing that immediately puts Marc in the position of the chosen one. After a very, very long time and seeing a lot of shows in my time, I've gotten really tired of the whole chosen one thing, where, and you know, when I say chosen one, it's not just about like, oh, you know, the hero to defeat the demon lord. The chosen one can also be something like, as an example, you know, let's say it's a fantasy world, right? And we start our story off with some sort of character who, seems to be just a normal everyday guy who living in this world, and then just happens to get involved with I don't know, something happens, right? And they coincidentally get involved, right? And then everything is going well, right? Everything is going fine. You know, the character is slowly, maybe, I don't know, getting introduced to new characters because he coincidentally got involved in this whole conflict, right? Maybe he gets introduced to the resistance and so on and so forth. And then, like, halfway through the story, out of nowhere, it turns out actually that the main character, instead of being just a random person, is actually some sort of crown prince who was actually, you know, who was lost when he was a baby, and he's now actually the prince. It's like, and that's, you know, what I mean by like the chosen one. It's like, why can't the character just be an everyday guy who ends up being a hero because they're just a good person, right? And they just happen to make a difference, and or build themselves up in an organization, or over the course of the story kind of gain respect from other characters and so on and so forth, instead of, oh wait, he's actually a prince, oh wait, he's actually the chosen one, oh wait, he is meant to do great things because he has the perfect gene pool and that's why they cloned his ass. You see? Right? Like, what? I don't like the main character ends up being like the most special of all people. It's just kind of like, you know, but whatever. Alright, Mr. Mark, 1v1 this guy. As cool as this is, I think they're using the... Okay. I think they're using the jetpack too much. Because, I mean, this is just making it seem like they have Iron Man suits, you know? Like they can straight up just fly. Why isn't everyone else doing this as well? You know? If they could do this, why didn't they just do this before? I'm just gonna assume that only Marc has the jetpack. Okay. Well, they're apparently just watching. Oh, he's finally out. That's not good. Oh yeah, this guy is also here, right? I forgot they left him behind, right? Uh-oh. I hate those things, god damn it. I hate centipedes. I don't know why. Probably because they have so many legs. Really? I'm guessing that's what he was hired to do, or like, you know, told to do by the other guy, but I'm surprised it actually happened. Really? Now what though? Well, I mean, the throat was slit. Yeah, I mean, I don't think you're surviving that. Unless maybe he gets picked up by the other people. But I don't think so, yeah. Now what, though? Is she becoming the main character? Is Miss Bing becoming the main character here? That'd be interesting. They're doing the sad music, but if they're doing the sad music here and they're trying to make us think that he's dead, right? And he is dead, they better not fucking bring him back. And considering we literally saw earlier last episode that there's like a bunch of clones of him, I mean, I don't want to immediately jump to conclusions here, because I'm not gonna lie, a lot of shows try to do this bullshit where they try to make it seem like a character is dead to get the emotional impact, right? And then they cheat the system basically and bring him back. Interesting.
这下马克队长是没救了。你说以后我们跟着谁下地啊？还能分到物资吗？
呸！不早不晚，赶上这么个时候。
那之前说的话不跟放屁一样。
药反正是拿到了，回去只要城主按他说的办，他也算没白死。
会首大人，我一个臣民，哪能对付得了马克队长这种人物？真的做不到。
是做不到，还是不愿做？
马克队长，那个人救过我一命，我不能。
身为臣民，你还算聪明，可惜还不够聪明。光影之主怜悯世人，还是给他个痛快吧。这种旧世界的小玩意儿，我也收藏了不少，正好让你见识见识。
会首大人，求你了，求你不要伤害他。姐姐。
有时候这种老古董比枪好用。
会首大人，自然姐姐她什么都不知道。
疼吗？疼才算是教训。
我答应你，求你放过他，求你放过他吧。
Either it's not her or
会首大人，我什么都答应你。 不管是对付猎荒者，还是杀掉马克，你让我怎么杀我就怎么杀。你要他死几次我就杀几次，就算跟他同归于尽我也干。
哦，
I'm pretty sure she's dead already. I
之
mean,
主曾经给了你选择的机会，可惜你并没有抓住。
I mean, why cover her face to begin with? I don't... Either it's not her, or, yeah, I don't think it's her. Why cover the face otherwise, right? I think it's supposed to look like her, but it's not her.
不是索尔姐姐。
只有选对了路，才有活着的可能。
I mean, ultimately, we're still just a random person, so...
我等着你的好消息。
Somehow, I don't think he's gonna survive. I feel like him surviving such a thing is just usually when you're doing, you know, the neck or a throat cut, then I mean that's like 100% death, right?
从此我空的手，
一起，快！
如果时光可以倒流，左右是否有能够重新拥有？事到如今，再怎么收获？
生命公式计算中，
我理解各位的心情，但就算是重伤人员，也需要进行生命评估的。
你们这帮小子！
不用算了，不够的话，我的风险点全给他。
还有我的，
还有我们的！
快，搬人！
Ooh, his legs are crushed as well. Ooh. And his arms. Oh, wait, no. Maybe. Bro. Oh. Well, that's not good. I mean, can they even do anything at this point?
消防局正在平台区发现寄生体，急求武力清除。喂，放屁！焦力博士，
还以为这次又白跑了一趟，没想到马克队长亲自给我烧了条脊骨回来，这么珍贵的生态样本。
The moment they introduced the whole centipede thing on his back, now I'm thinking he will survive. Not a fan of that. Like, don't get me wrong, I didn't want Marc to survive, and he did lose like I hoped last episode, but I feel like the whole throat cutting thing, and like he got injured way too heavily, where any normal person would have already been dead, right? Once again, makes him feel like a chosen one. If he got a little bit injured, like, you know, was in critical condition a little bit, maybe? Okay, what the hell am I watching?
要不是马克队长及时带回这些药，您早就死了。但他也让您成了灯塔上第一个违反生命公式的人。不知道城主大人要怎么处置马克队长？
击骨和目标进行了亚低温处理，击骨状态稳定，没有检测到释放猩红素的信号。右小臂、右小腿粉碎性骨折，以上生理损伤已进行医疗处理。但脊柱以第7颈椎、第5、第10胸椎以及第4腰椎处完全断裂。这是。 马克的细胞在吞噬脊骨的细胞，
难怪没有表现出被控制的迹象。
虽然不知道为什么，但这很有可能就是马克还活着的原因。脊髓损伤破坏了马克的中枢神经，他却利用脊骨的神经活了下来。再这么下去，不出20分钟，脊骨自己就会脱离宿主。
如果真的是脊骨在维持着马克的生命，一旦脱离，马克立刻会死。既不能让脊骨死，也不能让他离开马克。
总算有个脑袋灵光的。
加利博士，如果让
脊骨成为马克的脊柱，对吗？
Still disgusting though. Replacing his spinal cord with the fucking
能控制脊骨的神经，脊骨完全有可能成为他的脊柱。
我很好奇，身体里揣着条虫子，还会是以前的马克吗？或者说，还是人吗？
哼，他现在还不能死。等他连个寄生体都对付不了了吗？
城主大人，
我知道你的顾虑。如果怕失控，就提前布防。
这，
他是为了灯塔的未来才伤成这样的。他说的没错。这2年，灯塔确实拥有了重返地面、迎接挑战的实力，我却迟迟无法做出决定，因为我不知道灯塔能不能扛过一场几乎毫无胜算的战争，就像马克即将面对的手术。 充满了未知的危险。
城主大人，哪怕只有一丝希望，我们也不该放弃。
实时监测并分析脊骨的活动。
是。
对目标进行麻醉。
收到。
It's still so fucking disgusting. I hate that shit so much. Why you gotta be showing that all the time? They constantly keep moving back to the fucking That's fucking disgusting. I hate that shit. And the better question is, how the fuck did that shit even get on his back? Did it dig through the armor?
电针充电完毕。不说话了。
确实是人类的语言。
贾利，你确定你们真的能遏制脊骨的自主活动吗？
功率开到最大，可是。
家里，立刻关掉电源。
所有操作都在容错范围内。
目标心率上升过快，158、162、171。
I trust the doctor.
再坚持一下，坚持一下，再等等。加力，就差一点了，就差一点了。
Disgusting. Still disgusting. Absolutely fucking disgusting.
目标的生命指数恢复正常了，
终于没事了，真是太好了。
真是千钧一发。
只可惜，马克还是活着回来了。
喝光者大人，我已经尽力了，我真以为他死了。
会首大人信守诺言，这是你应得的。
喝光者大人，胸牌上怎么还是臣民的编号？上面不是有医疗权限、繁育权限，不是还有属于自己的住所和名字吗？
马克现在死了吗？
The job is not over yet, right? God. If evil, why hot? I'm not gonna lie, I wanna see who... Oh, what a shot. I wanna see her face. God damn.
4068，你该关心的是马克能不能早点断气。只有他死了，你才能活着离开这儿。
God, she's hot. I mean, you know, evil, or working for the bad guys, but still. And this thing is still alive somehow. Oh, hive mind. Transmitting the location, eh? And no one is noticing this? Okay. Just kill it. Shoot it. What are you guys looking at? Oh. Hit him again! Hit him again! Again, they start playing the sad music, making me think, oh, is he gonna die this time? But like...
博士，马克队长已经……
什么马克队长？他是第一个人类和马纳生态的嵌合体，你们不明白这代表着什么吗？肾上腺素。
他这样死去，好歹是保持了人的模样，总好过被市级兽抽走生命原质变成肉土的好。
At this point, I don't even know what's gonna happen, because on one hand, they could have just killed him off. On the other hand, you know, then they were gonna save him, but
猎红者马克，死亡时间9月25日7点42分。
I mean, okay, he has got to be dead now, right? There's no way, right? I mean, they did the whole thing of saving him, but then killed him anyway. He's gotta be dead now, right? They can't do 2 death moments and then have him be alive, right?
不想和我一起组成家庭吗？阿姨，快给我起来啊！
Okay, with all of this, I'm assuming that he's dead. He better be dead. With all of this sadness going around, he better be dead. And now, if you transition to having Miss Bing being the main character, that would be cool. I win, is what that guy's thinking.
老师，我始终还是没能完成您的嘱托。您把我们的希望留在了灯塔上，可他身上的秘密还没解开，就因为我而失去了生命。我要是早点把实施3大法则的真正原因告诉他，也许一切都会不一样了。
分析已完成，目前样本处于惰性状态，但检测到再生迹象。
惰性状态。 再生。
Regeneration. What in the fuck am I watching, bro? What the fuck am I watching right now? Well, that's one guy down. Well, I mean, I don't even know what to say. They're going for a full-on roller coaster here. It looks like he's dead, but he's not dead. Then it looks like he's dead again, that he's not dead. But then he is dead. But no, he's still not dead. Like, brother, Jesus Christ. What the fuck is going to happen here? Once again, you know, not many shows actually kill off their quote-unquote main character. And as I mentioned earlier, until a show actually moves on, it's always hard to believe that the quote-unquote chosen one hero, main character, would ever die. So I'm guessing what's going to happen here is that his fusion with the centipede allowed him to, I don't know, like, take in the monster DNA or something, and because he is like a specimen, maybe that was the point. Maybe that's how all the monsters appeared to begin with, is that they were experimenting with fusing these creatures with human DNA, and then some people maybe fused together and managed to control the DNA, but others transformed into creatures, right? So now it's like the whole, you know, Attack on Titan situation where right now his, you know, the alien DNA is taking control of him, but maybe with the help of the outsiders, the survivors on the ground, they're probably going to be able to, you know, have him revert back, basically, and control his monster side, as it were. At least that's the most likely outcome that I'm thinking of right now. For now, I hope you enjoyed episode 6 of Ling Cage. We shall be back with episode 7 next time. Until then, ladies and gents, I shall bid you adieu.